Mark, you've had a real sort of tough string of games recently. How much has that just sort of been different to the games that you'd had before and sort of before this run?
I think that it's only different in terms of the name of the teams we're playing, really. We've got to play them at some point, and I think we played really well in those games. Unfortunate to lose against Lincoln. A little bit of luck goes against us. We should have won that game, and then the other night I thought we were outstanding for the most part and played probably some of the best football that the conference has ever seen, I would say, and that's the feedback I got from people that I respect in the game that were here. And certainly in the first half they said it was brilliant football, which it was. But we should win the game, and we have to tighten up a little bit. We know that in both boxes. We have to make sure that we finish gilt-edged chances when we get them, which we had an abundance of the other night, and we have to make sure we do our jobs in our own box.
And certainly after Tranmere, it was one of the most positive interviews I've heard you give, about more positive about the players, and you've been pretty scathing after Lincoln. So, there's no sort of hiding from telling the players how it is there?
I asked the players on Monday, and after we'd watched parts of the Lincoln game, I said to them I wanted to be brave. I wasn't fussed about them giving the ball away in silly areas, because we have to be brave, and I said I would back them to the hilt as long as we try to play and showed courage in what we do and stick to what we do, which is what we saw in the first half the other night, and I thought they were amazing. They showed real courage and really inspired me. So we've just got to tighten up a little bit and we'll be fine. We're going to win some games of football, that's for certain, because of the process we follow. It's not a heads or tails. We don't whack it forward and hope for the best like most teams in the league. We try and have a way of controlling things, and over the course you win more games than you lose.
And you talk about playing some of the best football seen at this level. How much of a sense of pride is there, and also the enjoyment in trying to achieve that, rather than just sort of grinding out wins in a sort of, the result is all that matters type fashion?
It is, a sense of pride, and I came here to try and install a philosophy of a way of playing, which we've started to do, and we have to get results with that, which we've done for the most part. And we probably are now synonymous as a really good football team, and Forest Green fans can be really proud of that they're known as probably the best football team in non-league, and hopefully they'll say that about us next year in the league as well.
Wrexham this Saturday, obviously a big former Football League club and a tough place to go. Another
big club with a lot of history. They've been sort of in the wilderness for a few years now. Good support. And it's another game that we have to go and try and win. We certainly need to get 3 points if we can to keep our gap that we've got at the top. And it'll be a tough game like it is every week. They'll ask different questions to Lincoln and Tranmere. We have to be ready for that. And then we have to make sure we play as well as we can. If we play like we did the other night, we have a brilliant chance of winning the game.
Yeah, I suppose it's just taking those chances, and it's so that you're out of sight and you can't be pegged back.
No, and even when we didn't play as well in the second half, it's impossible to play for 90 minutes because there's another 11 players from another team on there going to try and stop you. And it's impossible to do it for 90 minutes. But even when we didn't play well in the second half, we had some gilt-edged chances that we need to score, and it puts the game out of Tranmere's reach. But we didn't. We gave them a chance to get back in, and in the end they could have pinched it because we're still trying to win the game, because that's the only way we want to play. So tough game. Wrexham, the manager was here, the other night, and I'm sure he'd gone away thinking they're not bad then, and we hope to give them a few problems on Saturday.
And Liam Noble played in a more advanced position, got rave reviews. Just, how difficult is it to find the best position for him, because he can play, right across the midfield?
He's just a good player, but he's not playing as well as I know he can. On the whole, he scored a goal, created a goal, but there's things in there he knows that he needs to do better. I know he can do better. And that's what it is about all of us. We've got to try and improve and strive to be better all the time. And that's what we're certainly trying to do.
Injuries, everyone okay?
Everyone's good apart from Wedgbury, yeah.